With Bowser in the party, the three heroes made a most unlikely trio. Peach attempted to explain the quest to Bowser, but it made him grunt in confusion. As Mario walked ahead, he spotted something that made him briefly stop and stare. "What is it, Mario?" asked Peach as she turned to see the blue expanse ahead. The great, glittering waves of the tile pool stretched as far as she could see. Fort Francis was somewhere across the water. Chapter 3-2 Bloops Ahoy! Bowser underwater. This reminds me of Fasten Your Door. Blah. You can breathe fire underwater, which is kind of weird, but I mean, Mario could shoot fireballs underwater since the very first game, so it really fits in with the Mario theming here. Anyways, we'll stick around with Bowser for a little bit, because we haven't played with him ever. And then we got bloopers and Cheep Cheeps to deal with. Blah. Oh, that's a speedy one. Yeah. Don't get sucked in. Oh no, it's not really speedy, it's just making things fall from the sky. I don't really remember the tile pool that much. I don't think it's that engaging though. Like, as far as levels go, it's not one of the best sections of Super Paper Mario, but it's still kinda neat. Ah, here we go, we have some pegs. We can't do anything about these yet. Also, Bowser keeps, like, getting hit on the face snout first with Cheep Cheeps. And now let's get down in here. I don't get why there's so many save blocks in this game, because you barely ever use them, I feel. The only ones that are really worth it are the ones before bosses, but even then, it's like, it's much easier than in other Paper Mario games. I feel like that's kind of a relic of the RPG games that really doesn't quite fit in this one. Ah! You always want to check for stuff like this. We got a gold bar! It's worth around 100 coins. Neat, we only have 200 of them. So now we have 301. 301 Dalmatians made of gold. Oh, there's something in here. Spiky Goomba. He's dead. Another Spiky Goomba. He's also dead. A third one? Do we have a third one? We do not have a third one. Down we go. And here we have bloopers. They're blooping annoying. Just as they always were. And now we have a blue door. I don't remember what's in this blue door, but I have a feeling I know what it is. Whether or not I remember is beside the point. You know what? Let's use one of our handy-dandy items. Shake the Wiimote upside down! Or just kind of grab it and flick it around a little bit. And then everything died. Except you. You should be dead. So I'm just gonna blow you up. Boom! Yay, we did it. I'm probably never gonna use that Thunder Rage otherwise, so... And we have a big chest. We know what's inside of these things. Hello. Hey! In case you ain't heard, I throw a lot of girth around these parts, and I'm gonna check you out to make sure you got the weight to hang with me. Alright, let's start by checking that face of yours. Looks like you're sporting a beefy stash there. Solid. I give it 60 girth points. Alright, I gotta check the girthiness of those clothes of yours. Overalls? Man, only the brawniest heroes wear those. That's worth 100 girth points. Girth check on the body coming up. That's where the real heavy comes from. Whoa-ho-ho! You may be small, but you pack a punch of girth. Girth is a state of mind. You just got yourself another 10,000 girth points. The sheer girthitude on display here is blowing my mind. There's no getting around it. You got heavy like I've never seen before. Any fool that gets in your way, you just have to girth him up. Love it. Smash and squish those lightweights. You're going places with Girth like that, and I want to come along for the ride. The ground-pounding pixel named Thudley joined you. Now you can unleash a powerful attack on anything right below you when you jump. With our Girths combined, nobody can stop us. But you gotta get out of this room first. Put my heavyweight power to work. He basically gives us the ability to ground pound. That's basically that. That's as simple as it gets. So now we can do something about those pigs we saw earlier as Bowser. It's kind of weird that it's a power-up and not something Mario can inherently do, but I guess at the same time, Mario could never do that before. I hate you. Mario could never do that before in the other Paper Mario games, so without a power-up at least. But in those games it was boots. Which is kind of weird because it has nothing to do with boots, really. It's your butt. See, like, you don't use your shoes. So why the hell would boots give you the power to do that? Wouldn't it make more sense to be overalls? I don't know. Why am I questioning a game? Oh, hello, Tentacle. You're in the way. Is there anything back here? I don't rightly know. It's worth checking. Oh, this is what tells us how to do the pegs thing. So number 2, number 3, and number 5. Go down. That's good because I actually thought it was something entirely different. Oh, you discover that by going into 3D and it would like tell you which ones to go up and down. But no, it's over there on that mosaic. Otherwise, I would have been lost and confused because I didn't remember that. Swimming is fun, guys. Very, very fun. I don't remember this place being too long, though, so... Number 5, bam! Ah. Let's get this Cheap Team. Bam! And there we go. The door appears in the middle. You know, it's kind of lonely. After all those episodes with Crab, now I'm just all by myself when I didn't expect to be. I knew who I was gonna try and get for this section, for this. I had a guest in mind, and then they said that they didn't really think they would be up for guesting, and I didn't really want to be like, I didn't want to force them to do it, so I was like, yeah, okay, if you don't want to do it, then that's that. So I am all alone, and that's basically my story. Bloop! They scared the bodies off of them. What's going on? Well, those tentacles were there for a reason. And one of them is red. Remember what Barry told us. Actually, I don't even know if I mentioned... Barry is the spiky pixel we met at the beginning. I don't think he said his name, but that's his name. His name is Barry. He's an editor. Yes. Hello. You got some big eyes. Hey, land freaks! How'd you like a tentacle sandwich? I'm gonna switch to Bowser, because he's good at fighting. Bowser is definitely the most powerful member of the crew. He's a member of the DK crew. I don't know. That's the only crew that I can think of that's even Mario related. Koopa crew? Kremlin crew? I don't know. They should make a Koopa crew. That's what they should call the Koopalings, since apparently they're not Bowser's kids. They're the Koopa crew. Although I guess that their name is already the Koopa Kids, so I mean... Koopalings, so they don't really need a name. No, not there! Please! Anywhere but there! Basically, the trick to this guy is you only damage him by attacking the red tentacle, but it's just best to attack the other ones anyway, because then it gets go by a little bit faster, because they take a little bit longer to go down otherwise, if you don't attack them. But yeah, it's honestly a pretty easy boss fight. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. He's just kind of staring at us. Are the black parts just his eyes? Because, I mean, otherwise he's blinking his pupils. It's kind of weird. So, I mean, I would expect, like, the white parts to be also part of his eyes, but then he's not blinking that part. Oh, the red one! Bloop! Then again, I guess he's kind of blinking his pupils there, too. Mario enemies are weird. Yoshi blinks his pupils in the Mario Party games anyway. Swimming, swimming, swimming. It's kind of funny if you get Fuddly while you're also Peach, because then he's like, you're a dainty little girl, and he's like, you are really girthy. It's like, Fuddly, you don't tell women that they have a lot of mass. It's like Women 101, I guess. Stereotypic Women 101, I guess, is a better thing to say. Because, whatever, it's the end of the chapter. Bing, bang, boom, we're done. Told you it wasn't that long.